What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Caesar. I got another video for you guys, and if you guys are trying to build your flex points as quick as possible, then you guys have to watch this video from beginning all the way to the end. I'm gonna tell you guys what I bought, how much I paid for it, how much I'm making. We're gonna see how many points, how many flex points I actually built up, and then my total profit from all this purchase. If you guys can see all the boxes in the back, I'm gonna get into everything, and I guess a little hint or whatever. I'm gonna show you guys how much I made, and you guys, I don't know if it's gonna be negative or positive. Well, actually I do know, but you guys don't know. And if you guys are gonna laugh at me, I'm gonna show you guys something to kind of like motivate you a little bit more. Okay, so that's kind of my hint. I don't want to I don't want to give it away too much. Okay, so I do live in San Diego. I hit up the mall today, and I hit up just one mall, but that one mall I hit up Kids Foot Locker, regular Foot Locker. I hit up Finish Line, which really didn't have anything, so I didn't buy anything there. And I hit up that's not flex points anyways, but Champs. I hit up Champs, and then I bought 2 shoes from Champs. Okay, so actually we're gonna start with Champs. I got the first 2 is from Champs. These 2 are from Kids Foot Locker, and then the last one is from Foot Locker. I saw something at the shelf, on the shelf, that I was like, wow, how is this on the shelf? So I'll get into that. Okay, so let's start with we have the Air Force Ones, and these are called the Miami Nights. That's their nickname. Guys, so I bought it for $119, and so I do pay state tax. And so all these prices is tax included in them. So if you guys are like, well, you paid that, it's because I added the tax. And then also I had a $10 discount coupon at Kids Foot Locker. And if you guys do want a $10 coupon, all you have to do is after you purchase, you do that little survey. It takes less than 2 minutes, and then they'll send you a $10 off coupon. Sometimes it takes a couple hours to get to you. One time it took like a whole day, but it will get to you, and it's just a little scanner that you have, and then when you purchase, they scan it, $10 off. You guys cannot beat that for less than 2 minutes. Okay, so I paid $119 for these Air Force Ones Miami Nights. So let me show them to you if you guys haven't seen them, right? They're so clean. Guys, I've been picking this up. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, like this is probably like the 6th pair that I picked up, okay? And this one is gonna be profit. Okay, so I did list all of these, half on GOAT, half on StockX, just depending on what's gonna get me a little more profit. Okay, if you guys sell these locally, you're gonna get more money, but that's the thing, you have to deal with, you know, meeting up with somebody, texting them, calling them, going to that spot, worrying about them giving you counterfeit money, worrying about them taking your stuff. You know, like, I don't like doing all that stuff, so I would rather pay a little bit more and list them on GOAT and StockX. And I have boxes, I ship all the time, so it's just so much easier to me to sell it that way. But I'm gonna give you guys the prices of profit that I'm making from those sites, StockX and GOAT. Okay, so they're listed, and if they go for that lowest asking price, it's gonna be $28 that I'm gonna make with this pair right here. Okay, let's move on to the next. So this one costs $174. This one is from Champs. Okay, and they are they're the Air Max 2 CB94s. Okay, so these things flew off the shelf when they came out, and it looks like they're slowly starting to restock them. I have seen this at another Foot Locker in San Diego, and so I have sold probably like 2 of these already. This is, I think, my 3rd one, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and I believe this is not a profit. Yeah, so if it sells at what it's listed for, this is actually negative $12. So I'm gonna lose $12 if it goes for what it's listed at right now. And of course, it could go down a little bit lower. At a certain point, I kind of hold off and say, you know what? I'm gonna lose $20. I'll just hold off on it. I'll list it a little bit higher than the lowest asking price, and I'll kind of just wait it out. So I'm okay with selling it for minus $12, and you guys are gonna find out why when I give you the total amount of flex points that I made today, just in today's purchase. Okay, so you guys stay with me here. I know you guys are like, he's losing $12 off of that, but if you guys stay with me, I promise it'll make sense to you guys. Okay, now this next one is from Kids Foot Locker. Okay, And we have, okay, we got the Ken Griffey's right here. Okay, so they cost $126. Remember, I did have a discount. So they were $126 after taxes. And you guys, these are them right here, the Ken Griffey's. I want to say they came out the same time as the, what are they, the Air Max 2s, 94s. And I think they came out on the same day, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Kids Foot Locker again, like I said. And this is going to be a $13 profit if everything pans out, and $126. Okay, so this next one, I actually got an adults pair on the sneakers app. Well, actually the wife won on the sneakers app. She's been getting so lucky lately, it's crazy. So I'm actually going to do a review on this grade school and the adult size. I'm going to make another video on that, but let me show you guys what I got. It's the foam posits, and they're the Volt colors. Like, I just think like, oh man, since they're kind of bright, I do have the light right behind me, so it's kind of, there we go. Now you guys can see it. So it is the Volt colorway, and I do like this color. I don't really like the foam posits that much, but I think anything, if you put the Volt colorway on it, I think it's just sick. And I love this box, you guys. This box is sick. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do like it. So this one actually costs $189, and it is minus $1. So I'm gonna lose $1 on these if they sell at that price. Okay, now we're gonna bring in the big guns. This is actually the big gun all the way at the bottom. So let's start with the top. Okay, so for $174, this is gonna be, all these are from Foot Locker, and it looks like I'm gonna be negative $2 on these. And they're the more up-tempo, and this is the Chicago colorway. I'm assuming if you guys are in Chicago that these don't last on the shelves at all. They probably don't even make them on the shelf. They'll probably get backdoored before the store even like gets them. But if you guys are from Chicago and you're looking for these, let me know. But I did list them, and so I paid $174. If everything pans out, I'm gonna be negative $2 on those. Okay, that's if everything pans out. Okay, next one, $184. Which one is this? Oh, you guys, so these came out today, and they are so clean. And yeah, ATL, so they're Atlanta, let me see, women's Air Max Plus, and they're the Atlanta edition. You can see the, maybe you can't see, there's an ATL right there, ATL shorty. So that is Atlanta. Oh, there's even an Atlanta right here on the gold. You guys could see that. But it's just such a clean colorway, and I could see why people are like buying these right here. And I want to say they came out today, and that's why I was able to scoop it up, because it did come out today. Man, they got, in the sock liner, they got this like nice felt. It probably feels so comfortable to wear these. So I kind of messed up, because if I would have got a size and a half bigger, I probably would have made like $50 more. But I don't know if I didn't see that, or if like when I got home and I was listing them, then somebody probably, you know, went up on the bid. So I'm gonna make $8 on those, if those are, you know, if I'm actually being able to sell those. And this is the one that I was like, I cannot believe this is on the shelf. Okay, so this costs $217 after tax. Let me open them up. I've had, how many pairs have I had of this? So I want to say like 6 or 7 pairs, including grade school. This is an adult size, right? You guys got the Carmines right here in the flesh. Got the Nike Air on the back. These are size 8, so the smaller the size, the less money I'm gonna make on it. And when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, no way. So I went to go check the size, and it was size 8. And then I was like, I wonder if they have a bigger size. And I asked the guy, I was like, oh, what's the biggest size you guys have? They know people are reselling. They know the deal. And so he was like, no, size 8, that's it. And I was like, I looked down StockX, and I was like, yes, I will take them. Okay. So this is the only one I sold so far, and it sold so quick. I kind of regret, like, when you list something and it sells that quick, you kind of regret selling it at that price. but that's how much they've been going for the past couple days in size 8, so I was cool with it. So I bought for $217 and I made $13 profit. You guys could do the math on that. I can't do the math when I got the camera staring at me like that. Okay, so let's get into all the goods. I have my note right here that I wrote down. Okay, so total that I spent today was $1,183. So that is a lot, but when you're looking at what I purchased and how much money I'm gonna get back and how much points I'm building up, that's my main thing, my points. So if you guys didn't watch my last video on, you know, how I built up my Flex account and how I hit on the raffle, that was my second time that I hit. I'm actually gonna show you guys what that shoe is in a second, but I built up, I kept building my Flex account. You guys, December, which is a couple months ago, 4 months ago, I had 0 Flex points, okay? I now have 716,000 points, and I just keep building my points, I was actually able to win some raffles. I'm gonna show you guys right now, but you guys are gonna laugh at me on how much money I made from this, which is not a lot. So let's get into how much Flex points I made. Okay, I made today only, I made 118,000 FLX points. Okay, you guys, that is very crucial. So when I hit my first raffle, I was right under 500,000. So I just kind of was testing the waters just to see if I was going to be able to win. And I hit, and I was so amazed. And I only win for one adult size at Foot Locker. If I would have known that I was going to hit, I would have gone for the GS pair. I would have gone to Champs. I would have looked at Champs. I would have looked at Foot Action. I would have looked at Kids Foot Locker. I would have done everything, okay? So I did get a Jordan 3 Georgetown, and for some reason those were hot. They were like, everybody wanted them. I don't know if it was a stimulus check. I don't know what happened, but everybody wanted those shoes, and I was able to get one with under 500,000 points. And just a little disclaimer, I live in San Diego, so you know there are sneakerheads here and resellers here, but like, it's, if you guys lived in New York, Chicago, if you guys lived in Miami, 500,000 points is nothing. It's basically nothing. Okay, you guys have to stack up your points even more than that. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, I just, that was barely 2 weeks ago. I've made what, over 200,000 points easily. I mean, think about it, right? Today alone, I made 118,000 points. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how much I made, and then I'm gonna show you guys something. But my tip is, you just gotta drive to your local Foot Lockers, your local Foot Actions, your local Champs, Kids Foot Locker, and you just gotta look to see what's out there. You have to pull out your phone. You're looking at StockX. They already know what you're doing. If you're sitting there looking at your phone, looking at, you know, prices, looking at SKU numbers, they know what you're doing already. It's all right. You know, when I first started doing it, I didn't want them seeing me, and I was kind of like hiding my phone. But now I'm like, psh, I'll whip it out like this. I'm like looking at StockX, and you know, they don't say nothing. They know the deal. Okay, so grand total is $47 that I hopefully gonna make today. Okay, and if you guys are laughing, hold up, don't go nowhere, keep watching. So $47 is not a lot of money, but the good side is I did come up. Okay, my thing is, like, I'm willing, how I look at it is, I'm paying for points right now. Okay, I don't care if I break even. I don't care if I lose a couple bucks on each pair of shoe. Right now, I'm stacking up my points. And the reason I'm stacking up my points is because I want to get those super hype releases, right? And I do have a super hype release I'm about to show you guys. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm cool with spending $10, right? Say I'm in the whole $10 on a pair of shoe. I'm cool spending $10 if I made, whatever, 20,000 points on a shoe. Right, that's if it's a shoe's $200. I'd make, you know, 20,000 points, and then, you know, I'd be in the whole $10 if that was the case, if that's how much the shoe was going for, or whatever. So I'm okay with paying that. You know, it's like I'm paying $10 for 20,000 points. If it was that easy, I would come out the pocket, whatever. I'd pay $500. here, give me my points. But this is the way you have to do it. You have to go in the stores, you have to buy stuff, you know, you have to play the game. This is a rewards program. So the more you spend, the more points you get, the more they reward you. It's a reward program. They reward you by winning those raffles. So next time you guys are putting in for those raffles, you're going to be like, wow, you're going to hit on these shoes when you guys are getting all those points, okay? So I already went over it. So I spent $1,183. I'm going to talk about that for 2 seconds. So I do have a credit card that I get double the points. So not only am I, you know, racking up my FLX account, I'm also making money on that end because I'm getting 2% on everything. If you guys do not know how to manage credit cards, if you're new to that, I do not suggest that at all. But if you guys are good at that, or you want to start with like a lower limit, and you guys want to, you know, make some points on the back end, you guys could do that for sure. But like I said, I do not advise it if you guys are not good with credit cards, because you're just going to get in debt. You're going to get in debt, and it's not going to work out. Okay, so like I said, $1,183. I only made $47. Even if I broke even today, I'd have been cool. It doesn't matter. I made points, and I made 118,000 points. Okay, it was a little bit over, but I rounded up 118,000. Okay, so the ones that are laughing at me because I only made $47 and I went out today to do all this, let me show you guys what I hit. So I already told you I hit on it was the Georgetown, the Jordan 3 Georgetowns, right? And I wanted to say I made $32 off that pair, and I was able to make the most profit because I picked it up on drop day. And on drop day, Go and StockX, you're going to make the most profit on drop day. Sometimes on the second day, but it's usually on drop day. So if you have that pair in hand, like if you win the raffles, you go that day and you get it and you have it in hand. So you make the most profit. All right, you guys. So this is the reason I build up all my points. Okay, so this costs $183 after tax, and they are going for $475, and I hit this on a Foot Locker raffle. So you guys, you see how much profit I make with one pair of shoes here? So one pair of shoes got me so much. Well, I haven't sold it yet, so it hasn't really made me anything, but I'm gonna sell it. I don't know if I should hold on to it or not. Here's the extra laces. I don't know if I should hold on, if I should sell it, but my point is, yeah, I'm spending points. I'm spending some time going into the store, checking on stuff, but this is the reward right here. You guys, what, $200? Depending on like when I sell it, it could be $200, it could be $250, it could be $300 if I hold it long enough, $400, like I just don't know. So I'm just saying, like, it got me $400. So paying, you know, being negative $10, negative $20 on this pair, on that pair, but I'm usually coming up, but sometimes I do get negative. I'm just saying, like, this is the reward right here. You know, you could finally get that hype shoe. So if you guys are watching this in the future, so we do have the Red Bulls. It's a 5. We have the Raging Bulls, and then we also have the Hyper Royal Jordan 1s coming out in April. So like, I am excited and I just can't wait, and I think I'm gonna hit on them, and that's why I continue building my points. Those are super hype shoes right now, and it's just like I want them, and hopefully I'm gonna keep building and building my points just like this. And this is just me going on one day. So this is probably the most I've spent in one day, if I'm not mistaken, but I do spend around there. It could be $500, $600. I get all that money back. And the good thing about the credit card is I have like 30 days to sell all this stuff. If I sell within 30 days, get that money, pay off my credit card, I don't get charged interest, so everybody wins, okay? So this is how I built up my Flex account to start hitting on raffles. If you guys learned anything, if you guys, if you learned something, hit that thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, down in the comment box below, I will respond to all you guys, and I appreciate it. Think about subscribing if you guys want to know some more stuff about resale, about if you're a sneakerhead and all that good stuff, and you guys just want to learn some more stuff. Please subscribe, and I will check you guys out on the next video.